Maddie Messer is 12 years old. And like pretty much every kid, Maddie has a long list of things that she loves. Science class, donuts, the color orange, and she also loves a good video game.
There's always a zip line that you have to jump to get on, otherwise you fall off a cliff.
And this is one of her favorites. Frankly, this is one of the most successful video games out there in the entire planet. Temple Run. Maddie's character is running like mad through a jungle. She's being chased by screaming, skull-faced zombie monkeys.
If there are roots sticking out, you can just move from side to side to dodge those. And if... Oh, I didn't see the rock.
This game is pretty much perfect, in Maddie's opinion, except for one small detail. The person on the screen, the person running from the monkeys, this online version of Maddie is male, a guy. That's even his name.
Guy Dangerous, who's the default character for this game.
And Maddie would much rather play as a girl.
It looks more like me. Like, it's more like fun for me because I'm like, oh, it looks more like I'm playing this game, like I'm running from the monster.
There is a female character that Maddie can play. She's called Scarlet Fox. She has red hair and a ponytail. But if Maddie wants to play as Scarlet Fox, that's extra. She can spend $1 or 5,000 gold coins. And you know, when you're 12, $1 isn't nothing. And to Maddie, this whole thing just seems wrong.
It's not fair because, like, you know, if I'm being forced to play as a boy, like, why? There's no reason.
A lot of games do this. You want to play as a guy? That's free. You want to play as a girl? You've got to pay. Hello and welcome to Planet Money. I'm Steve Henn. Today on the show, what happens when a 12-year-old girl stops running from skull-faced monkeys and takes on the entire video game industry? The battle and the final score coming up.
Support for Planet Money and this message comes from Dropbox, trusted by people in over 4 million businesses worldwide to keep their files safe, synced, and easy to share with anyone. Dropbox for Business helps team members work together, no matter where they are or what tools they use. Get your whole team on Dropbox for Business today to keep your information easy to manage and secure. Try it free at dropbox.com/business.
A few weeks ago, our producer, Jess Jiang, and I interviewed Maddie. I was on the phone all the way across the country, and Jess, you went to Maddie's house.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jess.
I'm Maddie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Maddie is super confident. She's got this great long brown hair that goes down to the middle of her waist, and she's got these beautiful blue eyes. She said the battle with the video game industry, it all got started one day after school.
I was sitting in our kitchen with my friend, and we were getting a snack or something, and she was playing a game. There was like a little guy in a car, and I'm like, why aren't you playing as a girl? She's like, oh, there isn't really an option. It was like, you could upgrade your car, but you were stuck as a boy character. I'm like, doesn't seem a reason why you shouldn't be able to be a girl.
I mean, Maddie thought, really, how hard could this be to make a girl character an option? I mean, come on.
Like, it's not that much. Maybe someone sits down for 20 minutes, does a little drawing, and sends out an update, and then you're done. It doesn't really take that much effort to make a girl.
Maddie wondered just how common this was. So she decided to do her own little research project, one that any kid might love. She decided she was going to download and play lots and lots of games. With their parents' approval, of course. She wanted to see how many of these games had female characters and how many charged for them. Maddie downloaded the 50 most popular Temple Run style games. There's one called Run, Tappy Run. There's Super Falling Fred. There's Stampede Run, Sonic Dash, and of course all the various Temple Run games. Maddie worked on this project every day after school. She went game by game, writing her findings down by hand on this big paper chart.
It's not fun after the 10th game.
Maddie gave us her chart. It's 5 pages long, handwritten, full of all of these notes about who the main character is, if it's a person, if it's a potato, if it's an animal, and also how much it costs to play as a girl character.
And the notes are just completely charming. Next to this game, Potato Escape, she wrote, quote, rather boring. Next to another game called Run and Jump, she wrote, only boys, comma, not fun. Now, there were some games where you played as a potato or corn, but most of the games you were a boy or a girl. Out of the 50 games, 37 offered free male characters. The number offering free female characters? Just 5. Just 5 out of 50.
It was kind of a letdown. Like, I was hoping that there were going to be more girls, but there just weren't. And I was kind of like, come on. It's not that hard to do one girl.
In one Disney game, the only female character cost $30, which to Maddie is a lot of money.
I think of it more as like, this dollar's worth one donut to me. Am I spending 30 donuts to get this girl character?
Her favorite character on Temple Run was less, but it still cost $5.
It is possible to play as a girl character without spending cash, but you have to play the game for a while to earn these gold coins, this in-game currency, and it takes a long time.
So you want to jump up here to the zip line?
Okay. Maddie and I did the math. It would take me 8 hours of playing to get the girl character I wanted.
Down.
But my reaction is to yell instead of actually swiping down.
It's a lot faster to just buy the character you want, but you have to pay. Maddie calculated the average cost to play as a girl. It was $7.53. When she told her parents about this, they said, why don't you write something up about what you found? Maybe a newspaper will publish it as an op-ed.
I mean, when I originally was like, Dad, hey, can I do this? I was thinking, oh, maybe it'll get published in like our local paper. Maybe not. And that'll be the end of it. But I didn't really expect it to go to the Washington Post.
The Washington Post. It ran her op-ed. The title, I'm a 12-year-old girl. Why don't the characters in apps look like me?
And the world rushed to Maddie's side. The article got picked up by Boing Boing and 100 other blogs. It got noticed. People tweeted about it. People from all around the world. Discrimination against women in video games is a hot topic right now. And here was another example of something that seemed just plain sexist. People were upset. I mean, why would a company do this? Why did it take a 12-year-old girl to point it out? One economist speculated on Twitter that perhaps this was not actually a mistake, but a very old, well-established business strategy.